Hey guys, I'm Martin Venska and welcome to another of my part of Exile crafting videos. In this video, we won't be crafting as many items as we usually do. I've prepared only one tab full of amulets, and the reason for this is in this video I don't want to go only through the alching and then show all those rolls, but also I'll go through the whole process that I'm usually doing off camera, so we'll sort out what's useful, what's useless, what's going into the real recipe. Then we will do the transmute vendor recipe with lapis jade and ember amulets to get some more rolls, and in the end I'll also go through the pricing. I have quite a few requests to at least talk about pricing a bit, since I'm getting quite a lot of items that I need to price. Many people ask me how I do that. First I set those prices, correctly, and also that it doesn't take ages to price everything. So I will try to explain a bit how I'm doing this. I think that some people won't agree with my approach, but well, no one is forcing anyone to do this the same way. Maybe it will help to some of you guys when you are like starting with like mass trading in PoE. It definitely helped me, and maybe it's not a bad idea to actually start with this, so I don't have to return to it like midway through the video. So let's talk about the pricing first. Some time ago, when I started with all of this mass alchemy of jewelry, I spent some time looking on the internet. I was trying to find some guide on how or that would help me to price items, and I basically found two approaches to how to learn pricing. And I have to say, I didn't really like either of those. The first one was, let's take everything you have, throw it in for one alch, see what sells, and just take notes or whatever, and then when you get this information you will eventually get the idea what's good, what's bad, what can be sold for more. And this will work, and eventually you will find out what's good and what's bad, and you will learn the pricing. But throughout the process you'll lose so much currency that you'll probably stop playing the game before you actually learn the pricing. So I think this approach is quite ridiculous. Even though it could work, I don't think it's a good idea to do it this way. The other approach was, well, let's take everything you get, go to PoE XYZ, and search for similar roles, check their prices, and base your pricing on what you find on XYZ, what similar items go for. This works. This works quite well. But if you go through this process with every single item, you'd spend ages. When you consider some of my crafting sessions, I alch like 500, 700 items. If I had to go through this with every item, I'd be just I spent the whole time just looking on the XYZ, trying to find out prices. So I had to find a way how to speed things up, and I was thinking like I can maybe use the first approach, just modify it a bit. Why start low and see what can be sold for more? I may as well just start high and see what's not gonna sell for a lot. So when I started with all of this, I just priced everything really high, maybe for 3 times of its real price, and what I thought is like the 3 times of its real price, and then I checked I was waiting what's gonna sell and what not. Most items didn't sell, but like after 3 days I just lowered the price by a bit, and again was waiting for 3 days what's gonna sell and what not. And that's the whole process that I'm using now as well. It's just I now have a bit better idea where to start with these items, so it doesn't take that long for them to sell. But you don't need, or usually I don't need the currency immediately. So it doesn't matter if I have to wait for 6 days before something sells. Meanwhile I sell some other stuff, and it's okay. I get the currency eventually. So what I do when I get an item, it's like, let's see, I think this item may sell for like 5C, but maybe there is someone out there waiting for this specific role and will be willing to pay more. So let's put it up for 7, or maybe even for 10, and see, maybe it will sell. Like very often it happens to me that it actually does sell for more than I expect. And if it doesn't sell, I lower the price in like 2 days. Every 2 days, I basically take my 1C vendor tab or trading tab, and everything that's in there, I just either use for regal recipe or vendor, and everything that's in these other tabs, I just drop down by 1 tab. So everything that's in 2C tab tomorrow will go into 1C, and do this with all these tabs all the way to the buyout tab, where every like 2 or 3 days I lower buyouts for these items by like 10 chaos, half exile, something like that. So this is the pricing process, and like this, I don't have to worry about some precise pricing. I don't have to spend ages thinking about, do I try this for 7 or maybe for 10? What's better? I don't know. I just throw it for 10. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, and whatever. When we get to the pricing, after we are done with these amulets, you may be surprised that I'll price some of these items quite high, but now at least you'll understand why I do that and why I don't worry about like it's not gonna sell for 2-4 days, whatever, it will sell eventually. So that's the idea, and I think anyone can do this. Even if you have no clue what's good or what's bad, you can just create a shop like this, start with everything on, let's say, 1 exalt, and go down. And every time you get new items, just throw them in for 1 exalt and go through all this every 2 days, drop the price by a bit, and you'll see what's gonna sell, what not, and eventually you will get an idea what or where to start with every item, so it won't take that long to sell. Of course, there are items that are worth more than 1 exalt, and these items, those are worth the time investment, so I put those items aside, and I just go to PoE XYZ, and there I spend some time trying to find similar roles, check the price for similar roles, and then base the price on that. When you have items worth between 10 or 15 exalts, it's really worth spending some time with them, thinking about what the real price could be. But it's okay, you don't get so many items like that, so you don't have to invest that much time into that. But I think you now have a pretty good idea what I'm doing and why I do that. So enough talking, and let's start with alking. Let's go through this as fast as possible. This time I'm not gonna be doing the 5-into-1 recipe because I need a lot of amulets into my regal recipes. Come on. So I'll just go through the transmute recipe. Okay, there we go. Everything is alked. But you know what? Maybe we may need some more room in the inventory. Let's put this aside and return back. So first, let's go through all these roles, see what's completely garbage, and I will throw that away as we go through the first look. And there is life energy shield in that can sell for like a chaos. Here there is basically nothing on this. Some resist, some damage. This could sell as well. This is garbage. Spell damage with dexterity. This may sell. This probably will sell. Double damage roll with some base stats, but nothing too amazing. Nothing interesting here. No. Damage evasion, leech. It's garbage. All attributes. This is garbage as well. Those rolls are too low. Fist damage, crit chance, strength, fire rest, that will definitely sell. Dexterity, del rest, some evasion. This can craft life, so this will sell as well. Okay, with the lapis, jade, and amber amulets, I will wait because even the useless stuff we will still use further. So let's jump to Turkey's amulets. Armor life, cold dress. Yeah, it is life, rest, and leech, but those rolls are just too low. Um, uh, I need amulets for the regal recipe. If I didn't, I'd maybe try for a chaos, but that's really worth it. It wouldn't sell anyway. Crit chance with some damage rolls, but way too low. The only thing on this is really just the crit chance, so never mind. 77 life with high lightning rest, armor, fizz damage, that will definitely sell. Nothing interesting here. Spell damage, fizz, mana regeneration, chaos rest. Mm, Nice may sell. It's not that good, but there is the chaos rest, high mana regen. Maybe someone will need that. Can try this for a chaos or two. 26 all attributes isn't bad. Lightning damage, evasion, nothing here. Those stats were good, but that's basically all. Cast speed, energy shield, some rarity, mana leech. Cast speed is decent, rarity okay, energy shield, but it doesn't really work together with the mana leech. Well, I will try this. Why not? There's no harm in trying. If you are not sure that something's gonna sell, just throw it in for 2 chaos. After 2 days, lower it to 1 chaos, and you will use it for the Riga recipe later if it doesn't sell. It's another problem. This is not for marks, so really no harm in trying. Here we have dexterity, all attributes with mana leech. Not enough. Godspeed, life, and if the resist was higher. But again, I may as well try. Like, why not? Dex life, not really worth it. Same here. Fist damage, strength, accuracy, but yeah, those rolls are maybe the accuracy and fist damage are not that bad. May as well try this. Probably won't sell, but yeah, as I said, no harm in trying. Spell damage, evasion, energy shield, strength with decent spell damage and decent ES. So also can try that. ES, cold, life leech. I don't like this. 86 life, 46 int. Too bad that the gold resist is so low, but just the int and life will sell this amulet. Here it's just life, not worth it. Nothing interesting here. Double damage. Too bad the accuracy is so low, but it has crit multi. I think this will sell. Mana regen, armor, nothing else. Crit chance, yes, some cold rest, life leech, this will sell. Life, strength, energy shield. It has decent life. A lot of base attributes when you add it all together. That 19 dex and in as implicit 30 strength, plus 5 to all attributes. This will probably sell as well. Spell damage with nothing. It's not worth it. Let's see, fist dexterity, way too low, all these rolls. Decent crit chance with a little bit of life and nothing else, too bad. Here it's just lightning resist with basically nothing, and there is mana, but mana is not something that would sell an item. Decent leech with spell damage, yeah, it doesn't really work that well together. Nothing to see here. 19 all attributes, damage, accuracy, armor, 15 all res. 15 all res with those all attributes. And this can sell for a chaos or two. Fire damage, life, rarity. for level 28. This is not a bad leveling amulet. It can still craft something. I should sell for like chaos. Nothing here. Nothing here. Crit chance is very low. It has double leech, but both those leech rolls are really low. No, that's not worth it. Nice lightning damage, but that's it basically. Crit chance is low, energy shield is low, and the rarity won't sell it. Maybe I'll try for someone trying to get some more rarity. Most likely not gonna sell, but I'll try for like a chaos. Maybe someone will buy it. I'll, but I know this will end up in the regular recipe. Spell damage with cast speed. The remaining two rolls doesn't really do much for this amulet, but just the spell damage and cast speed may sell it, and it's on a strength dex base, so for someone starting in the witch area this could be interesting. Nothing here. Armor energy shield 246. It can't add anything, so that's quite bad. Though for someone going ES, the ES roll is not bad. Maybe a chaos or two. It's worth trying. Strength, armor, rarity, nothing here. Very nice strength and nothing else. All rolls are too low here as well. Nothing interesting here. On gold amulets, I'm really looking for good rarity rolls, or the rest, the non-rarity rolls would have to be pretty damn good. Decent accuracy, some rarity on this. I'll have to check if this can craft even more rarity. I mean, mastercraft. This might be worth keeping. Here, not really worth it. Same here. Crit multi with nothing. Those resistance are too low. 42 dex is good, some damage, but nothing else. Nothing to see here, or here, or here. Wow, these rolls are really bad. Int, crit chance, and there it ends. No, not worth it. Spell damage with chaos res. Oh. And like a chaos maybe, but on the gold amulet I don't think so. Nothing here. Decent all attributes with some ES and a bit of resist. I think I'll try for a chaos, but again, nothing really interesting. Very nice dexterity and fire damage, but yeah, that's all. The accuracy and spell damage, that's a joke. I'll still try probably. The dexterity and fire damage are very high. Still can mastercraft something for a chaos maybe. Crit chance, life, rarity 2, 4, 6. No, it can't add anything. It's the max rolled excavation roll on the rarity, but no, the rest is too low. Dexterity, all attributes with cast speed, with energy shield. This will sell. Most likely. There's a lot of dex on this for a caster. And this should work. Nothing to see here. And Onyx Ambulance, so garbage. not worth it. If this was gold amulet, I'd probably check if it can craft one more rarity roll, but on this it's not worth it. And life mana all res. And that's a lot of base stat, 39 int with plus 16 to everything, a bit of life mana, a bit of resist, some life gain on hit, probably a chaos or two. But so far, these rolls are really bad. Nothing to see here, those rolls were too low. Here, this is a decent fizz roll, but it can't mastercraft anything, it doesn't have life. It has some really bad rolls. Nothing to see there. Here we have decent fizz that cold damage is a joke, some crit chance, mana regen, fire res. It still can mastercraft something. This is a bit better, but again, nothing super interesting. Too bad that the damage rolls here are low. There's decent dex and energy shield. Maybe I'll try for a chaos, but don't give it a big chance that this is gonna sell. Here, this is crap. Crit chance, yes, cold, not really. Strength dex are decent. Some lightning damage with all all attributes base. Maybe a chaos. Nothing here. Lightning evasion, cold, high chaos res. And this probably will sell. But wow. Almost everything is really bad. So now everything that's in the inventory will go into the Regal tab. And let's get back, where is it here, to, or maybe, let's make sure there's not such a mess in this. Always when you are mask crafting items, try to be organized. Okay, so these items we will try to price, and now let's start working with these things. Lot of int with some fire damage, but that's basically it. At 70 int, that's a lot, but it needs one more good roll. Not worth it. 87 life with cold res, bit of crit multi, life gain on hit. This will sell definitely, just because of that life. Rarity, evasion, mana regen, nothing too interesting here. A lot of int again. Okay, crit multi with cold res. This may sell, so I'll keep it. Dex, all attributes, some evasion, mana. If there was like life, something maybe, but no, not like this. Wow. Look at these damage rolls. Wow, this thing is crazy. That's interesting. Okay, this is definitely gonna sell. It looks really quite good. Too bad the lightning damage isn't higher, but it's a decent amulet. A lot of damage on this. Dexterity crit chance, yes. And maybe for someone starting ES build without too much currency, this can be a starting amulet to fix dex problems. Maybe chaos. Spell damage, all attributes, crit chance with a lot of mana. Crit chance, spell damage together, some attributes, and still can mastercraft something. Probably something like 2-3 chaos. Crit multi-strength, evasion, fire. I think like 1 or 2 chaos. Int with nothing. Too bad the spell damage is so low, but 71 life with all rest, so this is okay for leveling. Really a lot of life on this, and for level 38 the resistances are decent. Yeah, 2 chaos, something like that. This is garbage. It was a good start. Very nice fist damage and dex, but evasion and cold rest are very low. But because of the first 2 rolls, this is probably worth trying, so let's keep it. Nothing to see here. Int armor life. If the life maybe was higher, not really worth trying. Nothing to see here. Fire res with nothing. Armor ES, all res, but those rolls are too low. Strength crit multi, armor, fire res. Armor with crit rolls doesn't really work that well, but those are decent rolls. So we'll probably sell for chaos or 2. Dexterity armor, 13 or res. Can this craft life or not? Nope. Okay, so not worth it. Lightning crit multi, too low all these rolls. This doesn't have anything. Too low rolls. Garbage. And garbage as well. Wow. Not really getting much from this session. Well, it's not over yet. Rarity fires, yes. Decent energy shield, but not worth it. Nothing here. Dexterity armor, yes. Life gain on hit. It's a lot of dex. It's over 70 dex, 20% armor. This could work together with the life gain on hit. Let's try. Too low resists, not worth it. Here, that's a lot of base attributes. Over 7. Oh no, that's strength. But the dex, strength, int, and 24 all attributes with some life and mana leech. And the mana leech is not that bad. This will sell. This is maybe 5 chaos, something like that. Too low all rolls. Nothing to see here. Weapon daily damage. Oh, bingo. This is basically the one item that will pay for this crafting session. Like current ratios for Alk versus Exile is like 90 to 1 or something like that, and this will sell for more than I invested into this whole crafting session. So yeah, this almost always pays off. Like probably never happened to me that this this crafting session wouldn't pay off. This is amazing. Okay, let's put it aside. Fist damage, life, mana regen, maximum energy shield. This is decent, very decent fist damage, and it has life with some rest. It should sell for a case or 2. Nothing to see here. It's a lot of dex again, but no, that's not worth it. Spell damage, decent all attributes with 2 resists. On dexterity base, yeah, this will most likely sell for like 2-3 chaos. Nice crit chance with all res, bit of accuracy, some very low cold damage, but probably worth trying because of that the high crit chance. Basically, only thing this has is the mana regen and the evasion, but it's not enough. 64 life, 8 all res with decent cast speed for level 28 on dexterity base. For leveling, this is pretty solid amulet that will sell. Nothing to see here or here. Decent all attributes, but nothing else basically. Here, all attributes, dex strength with life, mana regen is a joke, but this will sell just because all attributes with life, that just always sells. Nothing to see here or here. Good all res with plus 20 all attributes. Not worth it. Okay, what's here? Fist damage with int, ES, and dexterity, cold damage, and life regen that doesn't count. But the fist damage is good, and that ES roll is also good. On the dexterity base, maybe someone will buy this. It still can mastercraft something, so let's keep it. Dexterity crit chance, leech, this will sell. It's a lot of dex on this. Spell damage, fizz. Just fizz with a bit of lightning rest. No, that's not worth it. Decent int and ES. Some cold rest on strength base. Maybe a chaos, but I don't think so. Let's get rid of that. Leech with a lot of int on a strength base. A build that's starting in a duelist or ranger area and like stay in that part. They could use this. So I'll try like 3 chaos maybe. The leech is decent. Spell damage, armor, nothing to see here. Too bad the spell damage isn't higher. Not worth it. This is basically just the int, so nothing. Crit chance with nothing, so not worth it. Here, 2 very decent resist and life. Definitely like 10 chaos, I'd say, maybe 7. Crit chance, bit of weapon LE damage, no, way too low rolls. Wow. Like 3 tier 1 rolls, I mean, like tier, the lowest tier rolls. Well, that's a joke. A lot of strength, very very nice lightning damage. Tier 1 accuracy, or with the new awakening tiers, this is tier 2 accuracy, but still very nice. Too bad the cold rest isn't higher. With a high cold rest, this would be pretty sick amulet. Still, that will definitely sell. ES, resist, and that's basically it on a strength base. Now let's take it into the transmute recipe. Okay, and now we will need some transmutes. So everything that we put aside that I think it's not worth anything, we'll use to get some more rolls. Let's take 10 transmutes, take this stack as well, and let's start. No. This is what I wanted. I could also do the thing that I'm doing with the 2 stone rings when I'm crafting prismatic rings, to always look for the highest implicit roll. If I like change the things around, I will get different implicit, but I don't think it's worth it. If it rolls well, I'll just use Blessed Orb on it. It's a waste of time. Just get all these new rolls as fast as possible. Okay, how many do we need? Okay, this should be enough.
You wish to speak with me?
Come on. Transmute and 2 more. Okay. Now these 3 amber amulets we can just throw into the Regal tab, and ID all of this goes straight into the Regal tab again, and let's see. Dual res with strength. Fire resistance is decent. Strength is okay. This is like a chaos or 2 definitely. Oh, too bad the life is not higher. Or the ES that is it's not higher. But still, it is 40 plus strength and int on a strength int base, so it gives like 60 strength and int with crit multi. Too bad this can't craft anything. I'd be happier if the life wasn't there at all. Just stole a slot there that could have been used to mastercraft this, but it will sell. Dexterity evasion code, nothing to see here. And no, way too low rolls. 32 all attributes, very nice lightning damage, evasion and life. This is a good amulet. Crit multi with rarity, mana regen, maybe. I'll have to check if this can mastercraft rarity. Way too low rolls. 35 life, very nice accuracy with int. The fizz damage there, cold damage, maybe chaos or 2 because of that high accuracy with int. Might as well try it. This is just oh, maybe. Oh, the resists are too low, not worth trying. Crit multi, 26 chaos res. That's tier 2 with rarity, some ES and decent crit multi. Yeah, this will sell most likely because of that chaos res mostly. A good start with all attributes and the cold damage, but cast speed and armor are crap. I think I'll send it to the Regal recipe. It would end up there anyway. This is just life. The rest is super low. Same here. This doesn't have anything. Decent spell damage with strength. No, that's not worth it. What can we craft on this? It can craft life. Because the lightning damage is decent, it has some cold res.
What can I do for you, Exile?
Come on. Maybe I'll try this for chaos. 46 life, strength, dex, armor, and no. Okay. So now back to this tab. One, two, three, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one I want to put aside definitely. So let's get to the pricing, and I talked about this in the start of the video. When I'm not sure about the price, I'll just put it up for more, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Eventually, I will lower the price. Let's try 3 chaos here. Same with this one. Let's try 15 on this. Some people are probably now just don't believe their eyes what I'm doing, but yeah, sometimes I don't believe my eyes what can sell, and for how much it can sell. So as I said, eventually if it doesn't sell, I'll lower the price. Here the crit chance, mana leech, dex, that works well together. Let's try 10. What can we craft on this? More damage from the relevant stuff. Too bad the life isn't higher. Or that int. Let's try 10. Mm. 5C on this. Same with this thing. Two chaos on this one. It's just all attributes is very nice. Crit chance, mana. Oh, let's start on 3. Most likely not gonna sell for 3, but it's okay. Not much to see here, but 2 chaos for level 28 amulet. For leveling it may sell. Here we are basically trying to sell, like, how much is that? 68, 77 dext. 77 dext. Let's try for 3. This is better, this is much better. I will try 10. Because all attributes with it life. Yeah. It may even sell for 10. Hit to 7 life, cold dress. It's a bit of crit multi. This new tier 1 life sells pretty well. And it has at least something that works with that. Cold dress isn't so bad. You know what? Just because the 80 plus life is sells so well now, I'll try 10. This is significantly worse. Again, basically trying to sell that int. Strength, crit multi, armor, fire res. Started with 5. Oh, I will have to think about this roll. I see amulets like this very rarely, so I'll have to check for how much these things go now. So everything that will end up in this corner, and I think this will be just these 2 things, I will go to XYZ and check them a bit more thoroughly. So I'm not gonna do this on camera, but you can at least see which rolls I'm putting aside, and that it's really not that many items. Here what we are selling, the dexterity and with the fist damage. Let's try 4. Here it's the life with some res. That's not that bad. The life is decent, and there are some resists. So let's try. Evasion, fire res. 4. Yeah, maybe it still can mastercraft quite a lot of things. So let's try. Crit chance, spell damage with mana. 4 as well, I think. And this doesn't have that much to offer. Let's go with 2. Crit multi with mana regeneration and rarity. Oh yeah, these are those items that I want to check if they can craft or mastercraft extra rarity, and I still need like 2 Elrond missions to be able to check the rarity craft, so we'll have to wait for that a bit. Strength with rarity, I mean with the resists. Let's go 5. It can craft life, so it's not that bad. This is really, really nice. Let's start it on 20. When you get the very high all attributes and other rolls are decent as well, the price is usually quite high because those all attributes save some nodes in the skill tree usually. So that's worth quite a bit. Here, yeah, maybe like 3 kills, and it will most likely, if it's gonna sell, most likely for like 1, but maybe there is someone waiting for a roll like this for some reason. Spell damage with Dex, some fire res. That's just the spell damage with Dex. Let's try 2. Crit chance fire res with some fist damage. Crit chance and fire res are decent. Too bad it's on power amulet. Well, let's start with 7 and most likely go down to like 4, and then it will sell. 2 res with dexterity and evasion. Again, the power amulet for rolls like this is not ideal. Life, yes, with int, 2 chaos. There are some average rolls, so maybe, but nothing too amazing. Crit multi with rarity. There's the chaos res. Chaos res, when it's high tier, adds quite a bit of value if the remaining stats are not a complete garbage. What can we craft on this? It can craft life, it can craft ES, or some damage roll. Oh, let's try maybe even more. Well, we even started on 10. This has some potential. Fire cold, lightning, bit of rarity. Well, not much to see here. Let's try 3. This is the accuracy with int. 3 chaos. I don't really like that amulet that much. This will be like 2C, but most likely not gonna sell. Here's the life with lightning rest. This is much better. Too bad the fist damage is not higher. With the higher fist damage, this would be pretty good. But still, with all those cyclone marauders around, this isn't bad amulet for a build like that. You know what? Just because of the meta, I'll start with 15. There'll be quite a few people looking for amulets like this. I don't think it's gonna sell for 15, but I think some people will ask me about that. This is the tier 1 life with high-end. Tier 1 life is expensive. Chaos, fist damage, summon region. Maybe someone will be interested. There's the Chaos Rest mana region. You never know with rolls like this. Sometimes they sell for quite a bit. Sometimes you just end up using them for regal recipe. Well, it's worth trying. Here's the damage with crit multi. Let's go for 4C. If it was a crit chance or not, and not crit multi, it would be better, but well, still probably worth something. Accuracy is let's go for 2. Those rolls are pretty average. Cast speed, live, and why I'm even keeping this like 1C at best. Live with strength. Let's start it on 3. It has that decent strength, and there are some base attributes. Because of that, it may sell. Crit chance, ES code with the leech. Let's start it on 3, but most likely not gonna sell. But again, it's worth trying. Cast speed, ES rarity. Here I want to check that rarity once I get the Elrond 7. All attributes, cold damage, accuracy, average rolls mostly. Let's try 3 again. And again, I think maybe 4. There is the leech. But the leech is quite low. No, let's go 3. Spell damage with cast speed. That's basically what we are trying to sell. For 3 chaos, let's say. Here's the rarity. Okay, that's something I want to check as well. Lightning crit chance. And maybe check the rarity on this one. And this one as well. Oh, I don't think that we have so many rarity rolls. This one could be decent. It's on the gold amulet. If this could mastercraft more rarity, wouldn't be that bad. All attributes with ES basically on this. Let's try 4. Dexterity with fire damage. That's what we are selling on this. Both the fire damage and dexterity are pretty high. Maybe someone will buy it because of that. Let's see. 2C maybe because there's all attributes and the cast speed. Maybe someone will buy that. Most likely not, but we'll see. Here is Dext, very low damage rolls. That's like 1 chaos. And last 4. Not much to see here either. I think that's 1C. Crit chance, mana region, fire res, fizz. Let's try 5 on this. What can we mastercraft? Maybe that's worth checking. It can add life. Come on. Yeah, let's try. Well, it's almost likely. Oh, actually, the fizz damage and crit chance are decent. Mana region. There are 3 decent rolls. Maybe let's try more. Let's be greedy. Here we can't really be that greedy. Probably not even worth 3. Let's go with 2. So it gets into the regal recipe faster. Lightning damage evasion, dual res with tier 2 chaos. That's a bit better. Let's try with start with 5. Maybe even more. All 4 rolls are not that bad. Okay, so we are basically done. Here with these 5, I'll have to wait for that level 7 Elrond. These 2 I will now go to XYZ and check them. This one is, I guess would be like 30 kills, maybe, but I really have no clue. So it's just a guess, so I really have to check this. Here, it's a couple of X, like I'll start probably on like 2.5, something like that. It's a pretty decent roll, maybe even more. Like that's tier 1 all attributes, tier 2 accuracy. I think it's tier 2. I'm not sure if the new accuracy from Awakening can craft on amulets as well. Tier 2 life. The weapon melee damage is tier 2 as well, I think. All these rolls work really well together with the rarity. And actually, maybe it's not gonna sell at all. Maybe I'll just keep it for myself because my amulet is totally garbage. You can see what I'm still using on level 91. Yep, this is much better when I use it for myself. Okay, so this is all for this video. It was quite long, but I hope you get at least something from this. I managed to go through the pricing, but it takes some time to get used to the crafting and really just accept the fact that it really doesn't matter for how much you price those items. As long as you are like above the proper price, it will eventually drop to the right price. So you know it works. I really have to say, it like never disappointed me, and I'm getting quite a lot of currency for that, or thanks to that. I'll try to get more alks as soon as possible because I have some more jewelry I would like to craft. This is all white stuff, 75 plus. But most likely it will take like a day to get enough alks for this. So let me know if you like this video, if you liked some of the pricing and you know more than just seeing all those rolls, me talking about some of the pricing process and those rolls in a bit more detail. And I'll be looking forward to your comments, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.